Well, Dan Ricci, I'm in a place I don't know if I belong over here because this is called
Millionaire's Row.
Millionaire's Row, but I gotta tell you, it's a great place to walk around and check out some cars. And,
Absolutely.
So you've been doing this for a little while. I remember talking to you before about this. You're starting to know a lot about these cars, huh?
Yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, this is our 8th annual Millionaire's Row presentation. Our dealership's been around for about 9 years.
Cleveland Motorsports.
Yep. So
Okay,
been there since we started.
So let's check this out a little bit. This looks like a big green apple here, and this thing must be fast because over 400 horsepower, and not very big, is it?
It doesn't have to be. Because it's very lightweight. This is the 2020 Lotus Evora GT. You know, horsepower is nice to have, but when you have the lightweight chassis rigidity that the Lotus does have, you're around the track faster than most cars with more horsepower.
And the thing that really surprised me a lot about this car, we're talking about Millionaire's Row, this car is priced under $110,000.
Yeah, this is probably the cheapest offering that we have in Millionaire's Row or ever have had.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not, you know, the slug of the bunch.
So you look inside there, it looks like you're inside of an expensive glove. And over my shoulder here, we have the Bentley. So I'm not used to seeing a Bentley that looks like an SUV.
Yeah, this is the first ever Bentley SUV. It came out a couple years ago. It's called the Bentayga. This is the 2020 version. This is actually called the Design Series. So the Design Series takes the interior and does a little bit different elements that it has done in the past. So
how about power for a car like that? How much power is it a car like that?
So it's a V8 engine. It's the V8 came out last year. Before it was only the W12. The V8 has 542 horsepower.
542 horsepower, folks.
It'll move.
Now this is a more familiar shape of the Bentley, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is the new 2020 Bentley GT. This is the first change in 12 years to the Bentley GT platform. This one in particular, it's called the number 9 edition. There's only 100 of these cars in the world. Back in the 20s when Bentley won Le Mans, they took a piece of the seat back in that award-winning car. The seat backs used to be made of wood, and there's a piece of it in every one. So this is one of the only ones in America at the moment.
It is beautiful. Boy, it's got some big brakes on it, doesn't it?
Enormous. Probably the biggest rotors out of any car we have.
I've never seen them like that size. Now, getting back to the sports car looking car, what is this piece of jewelry?
This is brand new, just came out a couple months ago. It's the 2020 Aston Martin DBS Superleggera Volante.
Might be the next James Bond movie for all we know, right?
It may. There's going to be 3 different Aston Martins that James will be driving. I'm not sure if this one's in, but we'll have to stay tuned to find out.
How exciting is it to work around these cars?
Oh, I mean, Aston Martin we've had the longest. We got Aston Martin back in 2012. I think, hands down, they make the world's most beautiful cars. They win awards for it every year. If I could pick anything in this entire row, this would be the one.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like it should be on a wedding cake.
Absolutely. I'm lucky I get to build all these cars. It takes quite a bit of time to decide which colors to build.
What you're going to put into them.
Right.
So this is a Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce Cullinan. It was named after the world's most expensive diamond. That's what the Cullinan is. So the SUV came out last year. This particular version is called the Black Badge. It's brand new for 2020. Black Badge is a little bit more aggressive and a little bit younger. You know, they're going after the younger crowd, so a lot of the chrome is blacked out, and they do certain elements like carbon fiber wheels.
Right.
This one's definitely special. The only thing they will not make black is the door handles. The door handles will always be chrome for Rolls-Royce. They will not blacken them out.
They're not going to budge. So you were talking about building cars. So when you put a car together, where do you start? Like, what the customer wants, or what do you think the customer might want when you find a customer?
I get an idea from the customer of what color combos they particularly like, what cars they've had in the past that they are proud of, and then from there, when they tell me a blue, I have about 1,000 different blues I can use.
Yeah.
I start to piece some things together and go back and forth and collaborate.
Well, Dan's out here. Here's Millionaire's Row. Cleveland Sports, don't forget about that. He'll find you a car, build you a car, and you got something for the Kardashians out here? Or?
Actually, you know what? We did sell to a Kardashian a couple of years ago. I can't tell you which one.
How about that? Wonderful, man. Hey, thank you very much. You do financing?
Yes, we do. Financing and leasing.
I'm going to need a lot.
Yeah, we can handle it.
Thanks.
Thank you.